After what has felt like the longest couple of months waiting for this game to come out, College Football 27 is finally here, and my first Dynasty that I will be doing is with the North Dakota State Bison. First year in the Mountain West, first year moving up from FCS to FBS, so really the only reason why I'm choosing them. The rival is James Madison. They're a big school. We're going to be playing in the Fargo Dome. It's going to be a good time. And looking at the team with the NIL, we don't have the biggest of Dynasty budget, which obviously makes a whole lot of sense. And the AD doesn't really expect much. I mean, they win a road game this season is genuinely one of the goals. So, especially looking at some of these school grades, not the greatest, but that's the entire point of this Dynasty series. We will be building this team from the ground up. My plan is, obviously I'm going to be head coach, make my own head coach. I'm going to go motivator, because I hope that when my OCs will have some sort of, or coordinators will have some sort of recruiter traits in them. And I want to get this motivator, because I think I want this school to really be, like, I want to develop players. I don't want to just sign the best players, recruit the best players. I really want to sign all these players as I'm going across this and developing. I want to find the 2-star gems. I want to find 1-stars maybe even. I want to develop guys that nobody wanted and make them into just absolute college football legends. Now, obviously, is that going to be possible? Not necessarily right away, but I'm going to go multiple playbooks. It's kind of my go-to thing, and I'm going to be honest, when everyone watching this, whenever you do this, do you actually make your alma mater anything other than the exact school that you're going to? Like, I know, like, I went to Cleveland State, so it's not even in this game, but, like, would you ever choose anything otherwise? And I don't know which recruiting pipeline I want. I think I'm going to go Ohio, because my plan, or no, I'll go Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll go Wisconsin. My plan is for this kind of rebuild is we'll start in the Mountain West. Once I win 2 conference championships, that's when I plan to move to whatever the next division is. I'm thinking of going to the Big Ten. I feel like it just kind of makes the most sense. What are these characters? And then at that point, I also might not, because if I stay in the Mountain West, do we accomplish more and have a better chance of winning titles by getting into the college football playoff every single year, assuming we're the top ranked, Power 5 school? No, I do not want no headset. I want a headset. So, it's just that my plan, that's just my plan now. We'll wait and see how things go. Why? Genuinely, whoever chooses the short sleeve button up, like, there's so many better options out here. Did I just skip right over just a bit? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, there's no way I skipped over a basic hoodie. And yeah, we'll go with black pants. And what kind of shoes do they have this year? Wow, they really gave me nothing, but it's not that bad, not that bad. Okay, so coach is made. I'm going to follow what I call personally like the Bordeaux rules, and I'll play only the 4th quarter for literally every single one of these games, except for the national championship. I'll play the whole national championship, but everything up till then, I will just do the 4th quarter. I would look back at how the school's done over the last couple of years, but this is their first year in the FBS, so it's not even in the game. And we've got to upgrade our competitive facilities, which I think that's going to be easy to do. And I'll probably do that first, considering we get 250 Dynasty points for that. Winning road game is going to be easy. Have a turnover margin better than -10 this season. That honestly might be the hardest goal for us. And I did, obviously, with the MVP Plus membership, I've got all the goodies. At least I hope so. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what Rainmaker even does. But let's check out what Rainmaker does. First, we'll take a peek at the coordinators. 2 tactician coordinators. You know what? It's not the worst. I mean, we'll have all the basic stuff for the defense. D-line will do good. Linebackers do good. Okay. As long as the coordinator has some good quarterback traits. Not the biggest fan of our offensive coordinator, but don't really have a choice. And this visionary, I feel like by the time, because you need to create a coach in Madden 27, by the time anyone does this, it might already be too late. So we get increased recruiting influence from NIL offers. We get increased Dynasty points, and it looks like it's glitching. Okay, there we go. Increased Dynasty points for my school grades. Increased NIL offer impact on risk of leaving. Okay, so we can probably keep some guys. And increased Dynasty points from AD expectation goals. So, we have 435 points. We'll get 250 from upgrading our competitive facilities, however you do that. Alright, so, obviously, with this school, I think... Oh, the upgrades are, like, tiered. And some of them are cheaper than others. Oh! I want to get this offensive line training boost. I feel like every single year they say they're going to work on the offensive line, and obviously I don't think they do with blocking. Well, I mean, we will find out, but if I can make my offensive line, as broken as blocking is, as good as they can possibly be, I will be perfectly fine, especially with how I play. Obviously, I'm not the greatest, so I need to take a little while to let plays develop. But let's take a look at our Dynasty blueprints. We need to upgrade our competitive facilities. There we go. So it's 250, but by upgrading this, we're going to get 250 at some point later in the future. I don't know. The AD wants us to do this, but I don't know how to do this. Oh, we can't. Cool. It's nice. Hire staff. Okay, I guess we can hire one staff. I have no clue, because I don't know how NIL is going to really take a factor into this. Like, if NIL is going to be a crucial part of everything, surely I want to reduce NIL expectations for us, because I feel like if I want to get any good players, obviously I'm going to have to use a good chunk of NIL. But by spending 150, will that save me 150? Because we only have 435 points, and from what I've seen from like Bordeaux's videos, you don't want to spend them all in one place. But the only other option is 100, so I think I have to go 150, unless I'm not going to go 250. And do I spend 350 now, put ourselves like in debt almost, to get 150 later in the year? Yeah, I think we won't. So I can spend 150 to gain 250 by... See, I also don't know how Dynasty points work. Like, if I won every single game and I won the national championship, do I get a huge boost next year? Or can I only increase my points through this? So, time will tell, but I'm going to get this assistant contract analyst. I know it'll leave me low, but is 285 really low? I mean, we're not even at like the suggested length for staff. I don't want to fire staff. I want to give our coordinators a chance. Oh, this is just for the CPU. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, that's sick. We can kind of like set like a Dynasty model, how we're gonna do things, and it's nothing. Let's see what our schedule's like, and then we'll get into some recruiting. Jackson State, Northwest. Very important for us to have a Northwest game. Oh, we play Sac State, the other a team I'm thinking of also doing a Dynasty on. And that's... Oh, we're at Hawaii. Beautiful. And then week 16. All right, this is, I think. Ooh, you know what? I like it. I'm not going to change anything. Now let's go to recruiting. Because we didn't get... I'm not a recruiter coach, so I don't know what this is really going to look like. Wait, hold on. I forgot to look at my team. I'm so focused on all the new stuff, I got to focus on the current. Alright, so... we have a trash receiving core. And we'll go to the depth chart. I do love that little view. I think it makes things nice, but... Alright, so we got a quarterback that's leaving. How are you doing? Nice. Alright, so... we're going to need a quarterback in some sort of aspect next year, but these guys are currently on low NIL. Okay, yep, I was going to say, I was 80 NIL for an 83 overall. I kind of feel like that's a bargain, especially since his playing time is his deal breaker, and we will legitimately be probably only using him since Miles Mitchell's is more likely than not going to transfer. And yeah, wide receivers could use some work. But if you care about playing time, then we will move you up the depth chart. It's 5'11", 6'3". I guess we'll keep it this way for now. Tight end room. Alright, so we're just going to lose every single player at some point in the next 2 or 3 years. Is that an 87 overall left guard? Yep, he's going to leave too. Okay, so year 1's going to be okay, and year 2 we'll just lose every single player. We got a really good D-line. I'm going to take us out of a multiple defense and put us in a 4-2-5. Oh, wait, isn't there... oh, there's like 18 different playbooks now. I'm also not... I haven't really done much research. I'm not going to say I've done no research, but I haven't really looked at much of anything to find out, like, hey, where's all the cheesy stuff? Because I don't want to do the cheese stuff yet. I want to enjoy the game. So can you recruit long snappers? Like, is this going to be a thing, or do they just make this a position because it's a position in Madden? Because if you have to recruit a long snapper, that's... if I have to pay NIL to a long snapper, I'm going to lose my mind, because that is ridiculous. And if you know me, I also love a good slot receiver. I need a quick, good short running slot receiver, because I remember my South Alabama Dynasty, I had this insane slot receiver. I just, every single time I needed this 5-6 yards, give the ball to him. You know, game-winning drive, we got to clutch up, I would just dump it off to him 18 times. So I'm going to change our scheme. I think I'm going to keep the multiple offense just so I don't have to kind of like lock in on something and figure out what works best for us before we eventually change things over. I don't want to run man pressure. Is there like a zone pressure? Yeah. Wait, no, we have good defensive line. Let's just defenders. Yeah, let's just rush 4 and let our 7 just make a million interceptions and not have -10 turnovers margin. All right, now let's get to recruiting. So we need a quarterback. It's gonna be a bunch of 2 stars. I'm okay with that. Why do we only have an A- pro potential because of Carson Wentz and Trey Lance? Like, is that really the standard that we've set here? There's not a single quarterback interested in us? I think I'm just going to get a quarterback in the portal. Alright, come on. Tell me somebody's interested in us. A running back who... yeah, let's go by the pipeline. Playing time D. Well, no. You'll play, sir. You will play. I don't want to worry about fullbacks yet. I do want some receivers. Quick receipt, pro potential. Proximity to home, I'll take it. Pro potential. yeah, let's just sign every single person who has proximity to home. And I do want to keep a very stout defensive line throughout this entire dynasty. And I will try to recruit a 1-star, even if it takes a while to get him in. Now I also wonder if these guys are requesting 0 dynasty points. Do I have to offer them any NIL, or can they literally just say, sure, we'll come play for you. We'll come play for this great organization. And no, like, I don't need to pay them. That'd be nice. Also, if it's a 3-star who isn't wanting any NIL, if I pay him, would he just be like, alright, I'm in. I don't care what's going on. You're giving me 2 NIL points or 1 NIL point, whatever the lowest possible option is. We actually, I guess we do need a kicker. Not conference prestige. Well, you're from Philly, so we'll go with you. And let's just take a look at who actually wants to come to this school. Okay, so we do have some edge rushers that actually want to be here. Corner. We'll take a linebacker. So it looks like this first year we're gonna recruit pretty heavy on the defense, because I don't think not a single quarterback wants to come to our school. In their closest pipeline, no, come on, there's gotta be a 3-star. We at least got a semi-decent pipeline. Okay, well, I guess Kerry Gainwell. We'll try to recruit you, because I'm not gonna recruit nobody, but like, I have to recruit a quarterback. It's in my blood. Aw. I want to get the new gem animation. Alfonso Madden. I'm gonna recruit him just for the name. There we go, Kerry. I need. I really wanted him to be a gem. Lyle Byard. Maybe he's related to Kyle Byard. Dylan Lord. See, this is also new territory for me because I've never not been a recruiter. I've always been a recruiter in years past. So we are in uncharted waters here, gentlemen. Alright, well, I didn't find anybody all that good, so that's great. Yes, I'm not going to fire my coordinators before I've even given them a chance. And we do have a Week 0 game, I think. We're playing against Jacksonville State. Yeah. Set weekly practice plan. So I play a lot of FIFA, so I really understand this, and obviously they have it in Madden as well, but why would I not just go full practice for everyone right now? I think probably later in the season we'll have to... Oh. So it isn't just XP gains, you can actually get composure boosts. I'm loving everything I'm seeing so far. But with that being said, I've yet to play a game. But we gotta get recruiting done. Yes. You, Mr. Gainwell. Offer scholarship. So do I just, like, get him if I just offer him 30 NIL? So I feel like 30 is not a lot. Or do I still have to do, like, actions and stuff? I'll just send the house. I want to get a quarterback in here. Yes, I need Alfonso Madden. We offer him 5 NIL. He's very... I feel like taking a small school to the bigs is going to be quite challenging, but I feel like it's also going to be quite easy to get guys on your side quickly. Like, we're giving this 1-star 5 Dynasty points, 5 NIL, and he's instantly already like, yep, I'll come play for you, coach. So I think you can keep average teams average for a while, but I don't think you'll be easily able to make bad teams into great teams. If this goes the way that I think it's kind of gonna end up going. And I want a big man down low. And who do we offer our final scholarship to? Who is the highest ranked? Let's do the kicker. Let's give him 10 NIL. Let's be safe. And like, I have 650 remaining. As North Dakota State, how much more NIL would I theoretically spend? They got the new menu. Oh yeah. So they're 1 overall better than us. I'm honestly really okay with that. And we got, yeah, let's just play. So we can choose uniforms. I'll go the default crowd pattern to start, but green. Oh, we don't even get like stripes or anything. We just get colors. Then yeah, I'm not even gonna touch it. Then we're first gonna be basic. I'm just gonna keep it basic. I do like this new loading screen because it's just better than a blank menu. Yeah, whatever. Super Sim, jump ahead. We're going right to the 4th quarter. 5-minute quarters, no accelerated clock. Jump ahead. I have also thought about doing a Dynasty where I only play the moments. I thought about not doing anything. I thought about this game non-stop for the last month. I was just on vacation. I was just kind of sitting there in the beach, and I'm like, man, I could really go for a Mac rebuild right now. All right, whoa, 3rd and 10. Our own 25. Gentlemen, what are we doing?
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
I will also definitely expose myself. Whoa. Whoa! I didn't.
To the air.
If I did that, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, hold on to the ball.
Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now
why is it showing me his interceptions as a receiver?
Such great 3rd down defense.
Why would he have interceptions as a receiver?
On the football, knowing where he's at, 'cause he's probably
and kicking is also different this year. You have to like kick to start it, and then it's a second kick to trigger it.
But that was right on time to make
oh yeah.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together.
Why did we have everyone boosted? I thought
a little bit of a cushion here, David.
I left that completely wide open.
This drive, it would be nice.
That was completely my fault.
Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know
I have not set up all of my macros yet.
They have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to
I also
doing what
don't
you're good
know
at.
like what's gonna work.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Like everyone's really just gonna have. Like, I feel bad for all you competitive players because all it's gonna take is one TikTok of everyone seeing how to counter this. There's gonna be like no. I think there will be no like crazy trick plays, like glitchy plays. But I still feel like it's gonna. There's gonna be one defense, one offensive macro that everyone uses that. Thankfully, in Dynasty won't be an issue. You're trying to quiet the crowd? Think you're at home? Jeez, they are just. Like, I understand this is college football, but guys, can we try to play a little bit of defense? I'm not asking for a ton of defense.
Zero game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Bring in the heat.
What was? There's an icon. There's an icon on the screen.
I think he's showing you.
Okay, I'm blitzing and I got purple lines for my defensive line. That's new.
If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Maybe a crease.
Oh!
He's brought down the
Wait, who's hurt? Okay, one of their players. Okay, if they're gonna keep going empty. We're going dime. Cover 3, buzz, show 1. I like it. Let's keep this poor quarterback guessing. I mean, he is guessing correctly every single time.
Quarterback keeps it.
Seriously, guys?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get
we didn't even stop them once that entire drive. They threw it away. That was the closest to any sort of success we had. They just walked right down the field.
Everything going in their direction.
Okay. Nice. Nice. I might have been able to block that. Alright, well now it's our turn to just march down the field. The only problem is if we do that, we also have to stop them to get the win. And that doesn't seem all that likely. I think this play does have a shift built in.
Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late.
The quarterback can't throw the ball to save his life.
On that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Like that wasn't like a crazy hard throw.
Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Fires to the wide out.
And
picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return.
Oh, this is gonna be a long series. But I don't feel that. Jacksonville State are good program. They're a good program. And this is our first time being up this early, so you know.
Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception.
Jeez, almost got run over on the goal line. We got a D lineman hurt.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part.
I might just start kneeling it once we get the ball back on offense. I don't even want to score a touchdown. Let's just
time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and
let's just take the L and go home. You know, I want to play FBS. I want to play FCS Northwest or whoever we were playing. Get me back down to the FCS level. Maybe North Dakota aren't ready for it. Well, you know what? We had a good goal line stand.
Right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
They're going for it.
To stop the run. Nice job being
they do realize actually no. If they score a field goal, it wouldn't be a 3-position game. Nice guys.
Well, these players came together.
Have I forgotten how to play this game? Because I haven't played in like 2 months. Like, am I really this washed already?
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the fourth.
This is not good.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be
yeah, let's try a run. Let's just try to get yards. Let's get 2 yards. And we'll say this was a good game. This is a good play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Everybody
has put on shoe clock now. I want no huddle.
Man, when I can run the football like that.
Go read option. Okay, I guess we're getting tutorials. Ooh, got him. Ooh! Alright, I saw. Yeah, let's go all in.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to
Did they not know their routes? Why was it showing me they were just going to be pass blocking?
Could be an alley. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41.
go slot cross. Let's let Williams run.
Looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception.
And we got sacked. A 4-man pressure. We got sacked in like 3 seconds. On the left side, we have an 87 overall left guard over there.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late.
You've got to be kidding me.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm.
I think this series is over and it hasn't even started yet. We're not even haven't even finished the first episode and I'm already done. Yes, chew the clock, please. Put us out of our misery.
They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
We are doing sprints until I get sick of saying the word sprint. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Yeah, whatever.
That was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
I'm gonna say that was not all my fault.
There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just
get me out of here. You know, we're on to Cincinnati. You know, we're on to next week. This week it's already in the rearview mirror. I got 135 XP. Take me to next week. I'm done. I can't. This is the first episode. This is supposed to be a glorious first episode, and it was anything but. Okay, at least next week we play FCS Northwest. I think that's going to be it, because I think I need to go watch some tutorials on how to play a little bit of defense, how to play a little bit of offense, how to just do anything. I mean, we're at least 20 overall higher than our next opponent, even though they are FCS Northwest. But we used to be an FCS school, so I think this is going to be a competitive matchup. Are we bottom of our conference? Did anybody else from the Mountain West play in the first week? Oh, Hawaii did, and they lost. Oh, like half our schools played. Nice. We had 4 teams play in week 0 and not a single team won. That is rough. Well, you know what? Now I don't feel so bad, because all we have to do, we just gotta win the conference. We don't need to be great, we just need to win the conference. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you did, and I will see you all for this next episode where we take on the mighty FCS Northwest.